and welcome back to It Is Ticking. Today we're going to show chapter 7 into the reactor. Let's get started. So as we can see right here, there's nothing we can do with the power. So okay, nothing we can do with the power pin, so we're gonna take a look at this. Okay, so this is a thread, so we need to cut it immediately and stop this thing from ticking by cutting from these two wires, because this is the only thing that connect two of them. And there we go, the bomb has been defused. We can do this really fast if we know how to. Alright, let's go. What do we have here? We have a SOR gate and we have an AND gate. An AND gate is connected directly into the diffuse pin, so we must satisfy both of this input at the same time. But as you can see right here, if we turn on this flip-flop, then it will satisfy the SOR gates as well. So what we're gonna do is to satisfy both of them at the same time. So what we're gonna do now, let's see. Okay, we need to satisfy this thing. Okay, we can let's see. If this one is tick and we push this thing on, it will satisfy this one and will lead to an explosion. So basically what we want to do is yes, if we press this one, is also going down here. So basically what we want is to cut this wire. There we go. So this thing is synchronized. I must do something wrong. I did something wrong. This thing needs to you have to desynchronize these two. Okay, like this. What? Am I doing something wrong? Let's try it again. So we need two of the flip-flop to turn on at the same time. Okay. So if we press this thing, there we go. That's what we're talking about. There we go. Okay, let's go to the state 3. So we have an AND gate right here, and we don't want this SOR to be satisfied, but we need to keep this one. So basically I want to cut this thing off and we'll be safe. Yeah, we're basically safe. If this thing never turn on, then there's nothing to worry about. And let's try. Okay, we have this one, so we need to satisfy this one first, and the only way to satisfy is to cut this power. Alright, cut this wire and the power will flow into the first part of the AND, and we need to do something to. Okay, we have another one, so we need something to turn this thing on. We cut this wire and we need to turn this thing on by doing this and doing this and doing this. Yes, this is how it works. Okay, that's a lot of things to take a look at, and we only have 55 seconds. We are so doomed. We need to cut this wire and I don't know, maybe, let's see, we need to disable the power. Disable the power pin. We need to turn this thing on. Okay, and we need to turn this thing on as well, and we need to turn this thing. Oh no, we need to wait. Oh, so dumb. Alright, let's do it again. We need to cut this thing, put this thing down, turn this thing on, and go up here, turn this thing on. Or am I doing something wrong? Okay, now I need to wait for a few seconds and turn this thing on. Alright, that is how we do it. Okay, what do we have here? We have a bomb that we cannot disable with the power pin, and we have A and B. A and B is going to be, okay, this thing is a little bit complicated. First we need to turn this thing down and we need to satisfy this AND gate by turning on this thing. But if we turn it on, oh shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to satisfy this SOR gate as well. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna turn this thing down, and go. Alright, so two of them will you know, protect each other. So basically that's good. Need to cut this thing. Oh, what the oh yeah, I need to satisfy that as well. So okay, so the basic thing here, as you can see, that if you need this thing to turn on, you need this flip-flop to turn on, and we also want this this SOR gauge to not being satisfied, so we need to turn this thing up. So if this flip-flop on, we also want this flip-flop on as well. And if this flip-flop on, we can basically save, okay, because this is the only way that the bomb can be ignited. So let's do it one more time. We need to cut this thing, turn this thing down, turn this thing down, turn this thing up. Alright. Oh shit, what did I miss again? Oh yes, as I said, we need to turn this thing on. We need to turn this one up and cut the... Alright. First thing first, I want two of this to be turned on at the same time, so please cut everything that related to them. And the second thing that I want is... okay, this thing is on and on. Okay, here we go. That's good. And... oh shit, there's something wrong with it. Okay, so this SOR gauge needs to be on as well. If I turn this thing down, okay, for some reason we need to cut this. Okay, here we go. We need to do it fast, because once you cut this wire, there's no way to charge this thing up and this will explode. Alright, let's go for another bomb. So as you can see right here, we need this flip-flops to be off, but we want it to be turned on because it's connected directly into this wire, and this wire connect to this 8 diffuse pin. So we're gonna solve B first. In order to solve B, we need this thing to be turned on. So we need to do this and cut this wire. So basically after, and okay, this one is going upward, so we want the downward one to drain. What happened if it affect both of it because of this wire? Okay, we're draining. Okay, so let's take a look. If this one's on, this will turn on, and if this one on and on, I need to turn this thing on and off. Let's see. This one is going to be this one, and we're going to need this to be I need this thing to be turned on as well. I need to speed it up. Because there's not enough electricity for this ticker to activate. This is why it needs a 0.8 seconds to release 0.2 of electricity, and because this only because it's paired with this ticker, so it only takes 0.2. So this one needs 0.8 to be activated, but this one can activate immediately. So this is why you need to understand the logic behind these two. These might look the same, but it's act kind of differently. And yes, we defused the bomb. Alright, into the reactor. Let's see what we have here. Okay, what we want is to turn this thing on so they don't satisfy. Okay, I don't want this end to be satisfied at any cost, and and I want these two to be satisfied at the same time. So if I turn this thing on, it will lead to an explosion. So if I move here, nothing happens. If I move here, nothing happens. So if I move here and we turn this thing on and we move downward, the electricities will come from this flip-flop, satisfy this saw, but as well as turn on this flip-flop, and we have to turn this one down, and yes, both of them satisfy, and we will stop the flow of the saw gate. It is quite tricky, you have to understand it. So let's go to the other diffuse pin. We have an AND gate right here. So what we want to do is we do not want to turn this one off, but we still need this. We still need this to be turned on. How tricky. We still want, and how to turn on that thing. Okay, we turn on that thing. So right now we turn it off and we point it down. We charge it up and we cut, and we charge it up and we cut this wire. This will satisfy this one, and here we go. Alright, that's a lot of brain right here, and I hope you understand. This one is quite tricky. Okay, let's go with another bomb. Right here we have 2 external timer, 3 diffuse pin, and 1 detonation pin. This detonation pin is connected to this timer, so we better act quickly. We need to cut this thing because if this we don't want it to connect to the electricities. So the first thing we're gonna do is to try to satisfy each of them. Oh shit, I'm sorry, a little bit too nervous. I think that the 8th gate need to be satisfied after everything, because right here, as you can see, if we turn the switch on, so the electricities will come right into the A diffuse pin, but this thing, as I said previously, needs 0.8 seconds to activate. So this is why you need to activate this last, because we need this thing to be satisfied for 0.5 seconds. So let's do it again, and we'll leave the A. We will deal with the A later. Okay, without going with the B. So the B is okay, this one. Okay, we need this thing to be satisfied as quickly as possible. There you go. Okay, the B is complete. Now we go for the C. Okay, let's see. The C is connected to the flip-flop, so I need to cut this wire down here and cut this wire down here. Okay, and cut this one here because we want to satisfy. Okay, we turn on this thing, and now I know. If we turn on the switch, okay, I'm gonna do it real fast, and here we go. If we turn on the switch right here, this will turn on and allow the electricities to come into the end and satisfy the gate, and it will turn this thing on and satisfy the bomb. There we go. See, the tickers will not tick because it's required at least 0.8 second worth of energies to turn on. This is why it's stay frozen. Okay, state 9 into the reactor. What do we have here? Okay, so basically, hold up, let me show you some things. Okay, so if you look at this bomb, you will realize there's 4 timers. Okay, there are 4 timers, and in order to satisfy this diffuse pin, we need to satisfy this AND gate, and let's do recursively to see what's going on with this AND gate. So basically, if you go a little bit backward, you will see that it connects to this yellow wire, which we don't want to touch it, because if we cut it then game over. And it connect directly to the SOR gate right here. So we all know that how is this going, because if it's connected to a SOR gate and the SOR gate is connected directly into the detonation pins, we need to do something about it. There are two ways. First is to use ticker, you know, the different kind of ticker. We have a different kind of timing, for example the yellow ticker, as I said before. But as you can see on the board, there's no yellow ticker. See, no yellow, only white ticker. So basically there's nothing we can do about this SOR gate about related to ticker. So we need to turn this thing on at the same time. Okay, so what can turn this thing on is here. We have a switch right here. Okay, so if we turn this thing down, then it will satisfy this one. How about this one? This one, it required this to be satisfied. The slider, can you see the slider? Okay, it's connected directly into this thing. So what first come in mind, that you have to satisfy both of them together. Understand? And as you can see, both of these need to be satisfied at the same time, as I said before, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we need to satisfy both of these things at the same times, and by doing so we need to turn this thing down and make sure that the slider at the second index. Okay, the second index. So both of them at the same time. So basically we cannot do two actions at the same time, so we need to do something before it happens. So let's go. Okay, we turn this thing down and we do recursively, and we see that, oh, there's no electricity left because this thing haven't turned on yet. So we're gonna go here. Okay, so after the tickers finish, I'm going to, okay, all of these things have a SOR gate right here, so we need them to be satisfied at the same time. So basically we want all of this timer to satisfy at the same time, because two of them connect to each other through a SOR gate. So yeah, for this we have to do something to make this four timers synchronize with each other. That's everything we need to do. Let's go. No, I see what's happening here. After the timer hits 0, it will turn this thing on. We will allow electricity to go down here and turn this thing on. So, you know, we need to do some things to make it, you know, do the same time, because yeah, as I said before, at this position. So let's do it again, and then I know what to do. Okay, 2 1 5 4 8 3 5. We're gonna hold this button and voila! See that? This thing's, oh shit, oh my bad. I'm sorry. Turn this thing down and do it one more time. Right. And 6 5 4 3 2 1 go. There we go. Okay, now to the easy part is to synchronize it. Oh shit. To synchronize it. Alright, there's two synchronized. Let's go over this one. 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0 9 8 7. Okay, synchronize. 2 1 3 2 1 10 9 8 7. So this is two. It explodes if the SOR gate is not satisfied, but if we satisfy all of them at the same time, there's no way the SOR gate is gonna activate. So yeah, this is how we do with the into the reactor level 9. Okay, what do we have here? It seems that we have a bomb that cannot be solved by the detonation pin, so we got to do something with these 3 little pin. As we can see right here, this one clearly a trap because there's nothing we can do with it, so we gotta cut this to maintain safety. Okay, there's nothing can trigger the bomb right now, right? Oh no, there's still one thing can trigger the bomb, but I don't think this is an issue. If we don't stick right here, there's nothing we have to worry about. Okay, let's go over here and go here and here and go here. Okay, we need to finish this timer. Alright, so the timer is on. What we're gonna do is to turn this thing on. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, and here we go. We need to turn this thing on, and right here we need to do this, and let's go downward and press this button. Oh, okay, turn this thing off as well. Let's do it one more time. Okay, and here we go. Whew, that's very difficult.